Om Sai Ram. Shri Dasganu Maharaj Life History. Now let us look into the life history of Dasganu Maharaj. Dasganu's name was Ganapat Dattatreya Sahasrabuddhe. Dasganu's ancestors Sahasrabuddhes were the village chiefs of Kotaivade in Ratnagiri district in Konkan. The great grandfather of Dasganu Maharaj Sri Appaji Narayan Sahasrabuddhe moved to Ahmednagar from Karkam. He served as a Tahsildar and after retirement became a sannyasin and went to Kashi to leave his body at the feet of Lord Vishweshwar. Dasganu Maharaj was born in the year 1867. After the nativity, the child would not suckle the mother and started weeping continuously. Doctors and Vaidyas were invited but in vain. The child's grandmother prayed to Lord Khandoba with tears in her eyes. These fervent prayers were answered and the child stopped crying and suckled the mother. The child was named Narayan in Akolner, but when it was taken to Nagar, his grandfather saw his big belly, big ears, and a Shivalingam type projection on his temple. Grandfather spontaneously named the child Ganesh. Baba later called him as Ganu. He met Sai Baba in 1892 AD. Dasganu Maharaj, before turning to Kirtankar, was a Havaldar in police. There was a notorious bandit named Kanabil who was robbing British and native states. For 3 years, police were on his track but failed to catch him. Kanabil one day came to shoot Dasganu for he already shot the other three Havildars put up on duty to keep track of Kanabil. Dasganu went and bowed before Sri Ram and prayed for life. The bandit let him off with a warning that he will be watched. When Dasganu got information regarding this bandit, he informed police who surrounded the hillock where Kanabil was hiding, but he escaped after a severe battle in which a number of police were shot. Dasganu got a medical certificate that he has heart disease and escaped further detective duty. Absenting himself from his duty, he visited holy places, returned to river Godavari and vowed to Baba, holding Godavari water in his hand, that if he would save him, he would give up his service in police. Ambitious to become Fauzdar, dominating his mind, he appeared for the exam and passed it to qualify himself for the Fauzdar post. Baba told him that he would not get the Fauzdar post. He was posted to a place for which he had to cross Shirdi to reach the place of his posting. On way, he did not wish to see Baba, so he avoided turning into the village and marched on main road. As fate would have it, Baba was there on the main road and Dasganu had to get down from his horse and fell on Baba's feet. Baba took him to the mosque and there asked him as to who took the vow, taking Godavari water in hand. Still, Dasganu did not realize how Baba knows about his vow and he was preventing him from further harm. Baba let him proceed with words. Wait, you will not listen to me while things are smooth running? Then he got into another trouble with no fault of his. A convict's fine of rupees 32 realized and sent to him to be credited into the government account was received by his assistant and was quietly pocketed. Later, the man for whom the fine has been sent, not being released, made a complaint and Dasganu was suspended. Punishment was imminent. Again, Dasganu vowed that he would leave the service if he was let off, and in 1903 he left his service to serve Baba. He prostrated before Baba with tears in his eyes. Baba, I am without any property and I have no income. Unless there is some provision, myself and my wife have to starve. No children were born to him. Then Baba said, do not fear. I will provide you, Ganu. Baba always used to say he was fond of tamashas. After Dasganu gave up his service as Havildar, he performed kirtans. He never took money from performing kirtans. He had lands sold to him by his friend at a nominal price. This gave him yield enough to live upon. He was a man of few needs as he was alone. Dasganu Maharaj was very orthodox. However, Baba did not like orthodoxy in some matters. Baba liked to eat onions daily, but Dasganu's orthodoxy prevented him from it. To test him, Baba once asked him to prepare sauce of onions and to have his meals of it first and then to bring it to Sai Baba. Dasganu touched the finishing dish with his fingertips, touched his lips with it as token of tasting it, and took it to Baba. Baba knew what he did. He showed other devotees what Dasganu did by his action. Then he told Dasganu, "You should eat onions." However, the orthodoxy rejects it over its other and aphrodisiac properties. Baba for this explained to Dasganu, if one digests it and overcomes its detrimental qualities, it does no harm but good. As long as Baba was alive, Dasganu ate onions except on Ekadashi days. It is considered sacred to have bath in the holy Tirth of Prayag. Once Dasganu thought of going to Tirth and came to Baba to take permission, and Baba replied to him, "It's not necessary to go so long. Our Prayag is here, believe me." At Baba's behest, Dasganu placed his head at Baba's feet, and out flowed streams of Ganga Jamuna water from both toes of Baba. Seeing this miracle, Dasganu was overwhelmed with a feeling of love and adulation. This inspired him to burst out into a song in praise of Baba and his Leelas. From 1914 AD, Sai Baba entrusted the role of being Haridas in the Ramanavami festival to Dasganu Maharaj. Since then, he conducted it successfully. Sai Baba was very fond of remembering and singing God's name. He always uttered Allah Malik, and in Baba's presence, devotees sang praises of God continuously for 7 days. This is called Nama Saptaha. Once he asked Dasganu Maharaj to do Nama Saptaha. Dasganu asked Baba he would do it provided Vittal appeared at the end of the 7th day. Baba, keeping his hand on his breast, assured him certainly Vittal would appear, but he should be honest and devoted. Whatever we understand by these experiences is that only when the devotee is replete with love and devotion, Vittal will manifest himself in him. After the Saptah was over, Vittal did manifest himself in Shirdi this way. Kaka Dikshit was in meditation. He saw a vision of Vittoba. When he went for darshan of Baba, he told Baba of the vision he had. Baba asked Kaka Sahib to be on guard, as Vittoba will come to him in the afternoon. Likewise, that afternoon, Kaka Sahib saw a hawker selling pictures of Vittoba, similar to that of what he saw in his vision. Kaka Sahib bought one picture and placed in his shrine for worship. Then what happened will be continued in the next part. Om Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram, Jai Jai Sai Ram.